Hi everyone, this is a review of the Ashland wax melts from Michaels. These are not the seasonal scents that come out 4 times a year. These are just like the basic scents that they have in the candle aisle that are always there that you might not even realize that they have. So, as you can see, there's two of some of these scents, and I'll explain why that is. These scents have been available at Michael's for years. They're year round. Although some Michaels don't carry them at all. I've seen them at some stores and not at all at some other stores. Like I said, they're located in the candle aisle. They're not in the seasonal kiosks where the taller seasonal candles and wax melts are located. The wax formula has changed on these, as well as some of the scents in the packaging. For years, the wax was very soft and messy, probably soy. And you can kind of see by this one, you can kind of see it's got that, it's really soft. And with only a few exceptions, in general, the older ones never really threw well. Again, probably all soy, and they were very soft. The new wax, however, is hard wax and probably paraffin. And you can see, well, this one's kind of, I don't know why it's all wavy, kind of came out of the factory like that. But you can see this is definitely hard paraffin wax. And the new ones, in general, throw much better. More likely the reason that the new ones throw better is the new ones are made by Hannah's Candle. And Hannah's Candle does not make that soft soy wax. However, Hannah's Candle is also no longer making wax melts for Michaels. So I believe these newer melts are actually from last year. And they're either maybe Michaels just brought them out recently, or maybe they've just been sitting on the shelves for that long. But it's okay. I mean, they last for a long time. So to identify the difference is the old ones. You can see the packaging is a little bit smaller. Just not quite as tall, and it says the old ones say 2.4 ounce on the bottom, whereas the new ones say 2.5 ounce. And they actually even have different SKU numbers. Even though they're the same scent, they have different SKU numbers. So that's how you can identify, and of course, you know, the new ones have hard wax, so that's how you'll know which ones they are. And looks like the Michaels that do carry these, they carry both the old ones and the new ones. In fact, I think most of the Michaels still carry just the old ones. I've only seen the new ones in maybe 1 or 2 Michaels stores. So I will review each of these. First one is Enchanting Lavender. The old one, like I said, probably from 2013, 2014 or so. Both lavender scents are authentic. I actually prefer the older scent, which was a little sweeter and more powdery. The new scent is actually more of an authentic lavender with a little bit of that medicinal herbal lavender note that smells like a smidgen of eucalyptus. And I believe that this scent, the new scent, is the same as Hannah's Candle's French Lavender Garden scent that you can get from their website. The old scent had a very faint throw, maybe a 2 or maybe a 2 out of 5. The newer scent has a strong throw, like around a 3.5 out of 5. So I like the older scent, but I like the newer throw. So unfortunately, neither of these really work for me. The new scent is kind of nice. I'm not a big fan of the really medicinal lavender scents, and this is not that bad. It's actually not bad at all. Then we have Mango Cilantro. I used to have the older version of this. I don't have it anymore. Both scents do smell like mango, kind of like peach, but a little bit harsher. I don't smell cilantro or any herbal notes. It's a nice scent if you like peach or tropical fruit type scents, but like a lot of these types of scents, sort of have that little bit of a cat pee vibe, I guess. The older, softer wax formula, which I used to have, I don't have anymore, it actually smelled better to me. It was not as harsh. It was a sweeter peach nectar syrup type of scent. The throw was slightly weaker with the old formula, though. It was like a mild or medium, 3 out of 5. The newer one is a stronger throw, like a 3.5 out of 5. Mixed berries. Again, I don't have the older version of this scent. It smells like fruit candy. It's sweet with a little bit of tartness. It smells like a couple of different types of fruits like mulberry, cranberry, cherry, and maybe a hint of raspberry. It does smell artificial, not annoyingly so. As I recall, the old scent smelled the same as a new scent. The older, softer wax formula had almost 0 throw. The newer formula has a strong throw, like 3.5 out of 5. Mountain Air. The older formula, now these are 2 totally different scents. The old scent, this is one of my favorite scents. It smells like a super soapy soap and fresh air with just a hint of sweetness. There may be a smidgen of an herbal note way in the background. It smells a little like men's body wash, but it's not nearly sweet enough. It's actually really not that sweet at all, pretty much, which is kind of odd, but it's very soapy. It's so unusual. I love it. The new scent is totally different. It's also a nice scent. It's actually the same as Aldi's Fresh Cotton Blossom from January 2018, which is also made by Hannah's Candle. But oddly, it's not the same scent as Hannah's Candle's own Fresh Cotton Blossom. It's a nice, sweet laundry detergent scent with a hint of a biting laundry note. It's not a soft, powdery fabric softener scent. It doesn't smell soapy. It's sweeter than other similar scents I've smelled, with a little more of a floral note, although it's not really perfumey either. It's just hard to describe. The Aldi's Fresh Cotton Blossom was a scent monster with a throw of 5 out of 5, and this one is pretty much the same. A bold thrower like a 4.5 or a 5 out of 5, although it took an hour to get there. It took an hour to throw really well. So I didn't even mention the throw of the old one. Actually, the old one actually does throw very well. This is actually a strong thrower too. It's probably like a 3.5 or a 4 out of 5. So out of the 2, I really like both scents, but I love the old scent because it's just so unusual. Soothing Vanilla. You can see this one's been sitting on the shelf for a while. It's actually kind of colored around the edges. And again, now this one has two different labels. I really don't know what the heck this is supposed to be. A sponge or a corn cake? I don't know what it is. It's a weird picture. So 2 totally different scents with the same name, both Soothing Vanilla. The old scent is just a plain generic vanilla with maybe a smidgen of coconut. Smells like vanilla scented car air freshener. It's not a bad scent, but it's a bit artificial. Smells better melted. It's actually quite nice when it's melted. It doesn't have like the buttery cookie note that a lot of vanilla scents have. The throw is faint. 2 out of 5. Might still work okay in a very tiny room like a bathroom. The new Soothing Vanilla scent is probably one of the best scents I've ever smelled. I've smelled it before. It might be a dupe for something else, but I just don't know what. It smells like an expensive, warm cashmere amber perfume with a hint of vanilla and maybe a smidgen of patchouli. It's not an overly perfumey scent. It's not really a floral. Throw is bold, like a 4.5 to a 5 out of 5, and the scent lasted the entire day, at least 12 hours. Probably would have gone longer if I hadn't turned off the warmer. I actually wrote about this one in my Facebook group, and I'll include the link to that underneath this review. Of course, you have to be a member of the group in order to see it. So, I mean, out of all of these scents, definitely the old Mountain Air is my favorite, and the new Soothing Vanilla is my favorite. So definitely give these a shot. Again, you want to identify which one's the old one, which one's a new one, but I think these are kind of like the forgotten wax melts of Michael's, because I think a lot of people don't even know that they're there. So again, they are in the candle aisle. not in the kiosks where all the seasonal type candles are located. If you want to see a text version of this review, just go to scentedwaxmeltreviews.com and feel free to join our Facebook group where we discuss all different retail and store-bought brands of wax melts. And you can find the link to the group underneath this video and on the website at scentedwaxmeltreviews.com. Have a good day.